Alright, there we go. So what you want to talk about?
Well, you can hear me? You can hear me?
What'd you say?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I just don't have a place for my headphones, so I can't hear you.
Got you. Just pull your mic closer to you.
So, come on. Okay. Nothing?
Alright.
What it do, baby?
Alright, what's poppin'?
We back again like we never left.
It's a long ass time.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
Marshall been ducking and he's scared. So you've been ducking me because you're scared. Oops.
My sword. You don't deserve the Uchiha blade.
Get that shit out of here. You know, somebody said that the Cybermen can solo the Naruto verse from Dragon Ball Z.
I agree.
Do you really?
No.
I mean, if you pot him, you pot him. But I was just like, that's crazy. I don't know Naruto like that, but
I don't know about that.
I thought that was pretty disrespectful.
That's very disrespectful. Alright, man. Let's talk about Egghead.
From One Piece, the greatest. From Oda.
Second from Reincarnation of Slime.
Honestly, we talked about that before. My second is Tokyo Revengers.
Tokyo Revengers is fire.
But Egghead, man.
This is like the best fucking series of One Piece. Like, this is the best arc of One Piece ever. Like,
I'm glad they didn't drag it out so far, but I was hoping for a little Frankie action. I mean, we still might get it, but I was hoping this was his island.
bro, it was just so much action in just one fucking arc. It's ridiculous.
Nah, yeah, because one was a little dragged out a little bit, but...
Dragged out a lot. Dragged out a real lot.
And I wouldn't have mind if it wasn't... If we would have got some more Zoro background, but we really didn't, so that kind of sucked.
We got a fucking SBS. And like, it wasn't even like that clear. They gave us a fucking family tree.
Yeah. It would have been nice just to see...
My dad's name is Pinzoro. Like, Ushiwaru's a cool ass name, but like Ryuma's a cool name, but Pinzoro. Rono Pinzoro.
What do you learn, you know? Sometimes you're not blessed with the name, you know, whoever gave it to you.
Vin Smoke.
Trash.
Fire.
Trash.
Fire.
Trash.
Vin Smoke.
Does that translate to nosebleed?
Vin Smoke. You're mad because Vin Smoke is fire.
I mean, Ron was pretty badass.
Pinzoro.
Wow, this is dead. What's Sanji's dad's name?
Judge.
That's gay.
Authority.
That's dumb.
Pinzoro.
He got his
Judge.
shit rocked.
Judge.
His shit rocked in a cover.
My boy uses his own army as
Rocked
shields.
as a cover. That's crazy.
Don't matter. You see what my boy dad does?
Yeah,
Royalty. Royalty.
off pan.
What a floating castle.
Off
How'd he die?
He didn't
By
die.
rowing pirates?
He didn't die.
Pinzoro's dead.
Oh. He's
Yeah.
a little bitch.
Yeah. By low level ass pirates.
Not me.
And my nigga Judge is up there
Talking about
taking
the-
hits from Big Mom.
Beast pirates? The beast pirates are low level?
The Beast Pirates are low level compared to Big Mom. He took a hit from Big Mom.
You're wild.
Yonko.
Kaido's definitely
Yonko.
stronger than Big Mom.
Yonko. What you say?
Her crew wasn't even there. That's low level. They didn't even follow their leader.
Judge got hit by a Yonko. Judge got hit by Yonko and lived. Pinzoro got jumped by some low level pirates. Wait, why are we arguing about the dads?
I don't know. Are you just talking about names? I I just say he got soloed in cover art. That's crazy.
Pinzoro.
Judge.
Pinzoro.
Judge.
Pinzoro.
Okay.
How your son have a better name than you?
That's how it's supposed to be. Like, I hope you don't name your child Rayvon, because that's stupid.
Hell nah. He's gonna be named Who's Who.
That's better than Rayvon.
Oh God, it is. Another Rayvon cannot exist.
I don't know what I'm gonna call my kids, but
All right, Egghead. So far, what's the best fight you think?
I mean, hard to say with Saturn being teased right now.
Yeah.
Since everything was kind of off-paneled,
Yeah.
I think more of the background story was what's really getting us right now.
Mhm.
But if we're going battles, I mean, seeing Luffy transform real quick against Rob Lucci was pretty cool. And seeing
That was unnecessary.
it was, but he mollywopped him, so like, it was just a nice little feat of strength to see everything.
I like the Pac-Man
Oh
transformation.
yeah,
That was fire.
And then Zoro fighting again with this.
Oh,
dude.
turn around and do.
This.
Yeah, that's when he punched the fuck out of Lucci.
With the goggles.
Mhm. Yeah, I made a little art piece on Instagram with it, and then they had a figure, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna grab the figure."
No, that's fire.
And then that's when he launched himself. So, mine's is definitely Blackbeard versus Law. Because I like to see that Blackbeard's still a joke and still getting stabbed up.
Okay, so I didn't know they're putting right before it again. No, yeah, that was dope.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting soloed, one shotted.
who?
Kid.
I love Kid, but that was... It's Shanks. It's Shanks.
Yeah,
That's
but
all
he
I gotta
already
say.
had running beef with him. He should have known better. He thought he was that nigga.
It's still Shanks, bro.
Like he took out Big Mom by himself, but he didn't.
He didn't. He did not.
He can go solo with Shanks.
He did not, bro. Yeah, he really didn't. Well, fucking...
What do you think happened to Law?
I think he's gonna pull up on Elbaf. Elbaf is the nearest island. Like, it's literally the nearest island of all of them.
That's true.
Yeah. And I think Kid's gonna be there too. But I think it's just gonna be Kid and Killer.
You think they're gonna have a purpose of helping them with the Straw Hats, or they're just gonna have their own story before they get there?
Law will definitely be with the Straw Hats. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
You don't think that will take away from the One Piece, depending on if they have a battle or something?
A what?
From the Straw Hats?
Huh?
You don't think that'll take away from the Straw Hats if there's a battle and it all just happens to be there?
No, because then the Straw Hats gonna have more help.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That takes away from the Straw Hats.
No, it don't.
It depends who they're fighting.
I think Elbaf is gonna be like that theory that I saw on YouTube, Ragnarok. So I think like Kid and Law will be like with the Straw Hats, but then they're gonna like fight somebody else like to keep them away from the battle royale of Yonko.
So you think the big war is right after Elbaf?
It's gonna be during.
During?
There's gonna be like a bunch of wars going on everywhere. Easily.
You think Blackbeard's done getting what he wants, or he's still looking for other pieces?
Blackbeard has a lot more to grab.
Yeah. So I don't think he can start the fight then. I feel like he has to be a part of it.
Nah, that's Blackbeard's thing. Remember, he's a hoe. He's gonna wait so everyone's weak.
I know, but if you're saying, I mean, I'm assuming you're saying this is like endgame war, like if he's grabbing something, then
No, I think it's gonna be Luffy, Shanks, Crossskill, World Government, Revolutionaries, and like other small fractions. And then when everyone's kind of like weak, like that's when Blackbeard's can come.
I get that. But then what's next? Because if he's grabbing something else, there's not much story left.
There is a lot to grab because everyone's weak and they're gonna lose everything.
No, I understand that, but then what? It's just gonna be him versus the Straw Hats, or
Him taking down the world government. He's based off rocks, and you saw what rocks did target the Celestials, so that's gonna be his last milestone. He wants to rule and conquer the world, put it in chaos, and what's the best way to do that?
I just feel like after whatever war comes, they're already gonna tip the balance in the world power. So whatever Blackbeard gets, I feel like that's already done. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's interesting to.
Yeah, but remember he's acquiring power, so I think it's just to take down the world government.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like he's gonna miss that point if he's still grabbing stuff during this war. I would assume he's already grabbing what he needed, like when he went to what was it, Snake Island.
Oh, now I know what you mean. I think he knows about like the Gorosei and Emo, so I think that's why he's acquiring the power to take down them and like not really everybody else. Because you notice he doesn't really care about fighting Shanks again, or he doesn't really care about fighting Akainu. I think he's just targeting the top because that's what he always talked about is going to the top.
No, yeah. But like I said, I feel like, I mean, yeah, you could take down the Marines and stuff, but I doubt the Gorosei shows their face if the Marines die and then they come back, because they could care less about the Marines.
That's
Those are just
dead
their
ass.
pawns. So I feel like if they're going to show face, it's going to be this war if the Marines are going to get messed up.
Mm.
But I could see your take that he's still gathering stuff. We still got a little bit to go before I feel like the war starts. Because Shank has to go get the One Piece supposedly, or at least guard it. But if he's not part of the war either, then that's kind of
Yeah, those are the two strongest powers of the Yonkos.
Yeah,
Well, as of right now,
at least
because
story based.
Luffy and Buggy are babies.
Yeah, I mean Luffy's still up there with them in a sense. But
Yeah.
I mean Cross Guild, it's still interesting to see. What that
Mihawk,
holds.
you mean Mihawk?
I think Crocodile has some
Potential.
some awakening to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I think he used it in Alabasta because remember he like was absorbing all the water like throughout the whole country.
I mean, I can see that, but if he's brought back, I would hope there's more to his power.
He needs hockey. He needs fucking hockey.
Agreed. But again, we weren't introduced to hockey until after time
I kn-
skip, so he could have had it without us realizing it.
Yeah, but I know like now we need to see it.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, easy we need to see
But I
it.
feel like there still has to be some type of more of an awakening for him to be there. But how can I say that when Mihawk is just hockey based and we haven't seen much from him either? So
Mihawk is
I can't wait for that.
I can't wait either.
I mean, everybody talks down on him because he doesn't do much in the Marine.
Yo, you remember where Odin got introduced and Twitter was going crazy? Odin over Mihawk, Odin over Mihawk. I was just like, what? I was like, Odin never got World's Strongest Samurai title.
I know we only saw him in the base of his current
hmm
struggles, but there wasn't really anybody strong until Kaido, and we didn't even get that fair fight. So
Roger and Rayleigh carried swords.
yeah,
And we really don't know too much about Rayleigh.
they were friends. So
True.
even if they were battling, I don't think it was ever serious, or they took him serious. So we don't know for sure.
True.
He definitely was that nigga during his time, but
Odin?
yeah. But again, if you look at who he was with, it was like, and you didn't really save your people. So
Yeah.
Mihawk's still kicking.
He did the same for
No
people.
offense. But he's smart though. He be on his own until the Cross Guild, obviously. But
That's
I can see him using all those people for pawns, so it doesn't really matter.
Mihawk. Yeah, he said he just wants to live free.
Yeah.
He was literally like the only actual pirate that was living free. Like, well, actually, wait, it was him and Shanks. I don't think anyone fucks with Hanks.
Nah, yeah. People don't even know where he is half the time.
Yeah.
He just shows up when he wants to. Kid running into him was pure coincidence, so
I don't think it was coincidence. I think Kid knew exactly what it was.
nah. I don't think he was ready for that get back yet. But
He
if
thought he was.
If he thought he was,
He thought he was.
Shanks taught him humble to
You
grow.
saw him, bro. You saw the whole scene was he did that shit from a distance.
Nah, facts.
He was just like, I.
Future sight? Oh, nah, this kid not playing. I bet.
Yo, but actually, what I do admire about that scene is fucking at least Shanks like admitted if he was to like hit, like if he was able to hit, he would have killed like pretty much everyone in his crew besides him and Beckman.
Yeah.
And you know what happens if he would have killed all the rest? I can't imagine what Shanks would have did.
Well, he would legit destroyed.
Oh, did you see the latest SBS?
Mm-mm.
Beckman is confirmed to been the one that took Kid's arm.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just curious how he did it.
Must have shot off.
What if he ripped it off?
That's crazy.
Cause I mean, like you see the Shanks pirates have a dark side.
Yeah. Well, they're real. Well, not that nobody else is in real pirates, but they about that like.
Nah, Blackbeard's the only real pirate in my opinion.
Well, in the sense of Rogers was doing whatever the fuck he wanted to.
True.
To get what he had to do, assumingly, but since he grew up with that, I have to imagine. And if you believe, Saint whatever his freaking name
Figureling Garland.
is his dad or brother or whatever.
That's definitely his dad, bro. Like you saw the spoiler, like you saw the chapter, bro. That was his face.
Nah, for sure.
Just shaved.
But if he's eventually gonna face that, unless he's in cahoots, some people say, with him. And even then, that still brings a dark aspect to the crew. So
I'm saying
about that, Luffy and the Straw Hats, they do what they have to, but they have respect. And if you're a real pirate, I feel like that shit goes out the window.
yeah. Like the only true real pirate I really have to say is Kid and Blackbeard, because they're the only ones that you hear that's like pillaging, destroying, killing, and like acting like the what do you call it? Like the stereotypical pirate.
Yeah. For sure. It's definitely interesting to see how things are gonna play out. I don't know if there's gonna be a plot twist like that about Shanks, but knowing Oda, you never know.
I think he's gonna only fuck with Luffy, and then like everybody else is kind of a just.
I mean, even in the end of Wano, where he's like, we can't see Luffy because this mofo Bartholomew shot our flag down type shit. So if we see him, we gotta F him up. Like, that's some real.
No, I think it's they want to keep the promise.
No, but he was like, because you can still see him, he's just not gonna return the hat yet.
Yeah.
But he was like, nah, if we go see him,
we gotta go handle this.
Like, your boy.
Yo, it's crazy seeing a chapter cover actually like finally animated. That was actually wild. They don't never do that. I hope they do some more like that.
I heard possibly in the live actions, because I know they've been doing their drip for it, so. No, I was just saying what happened.
Oh yeah, it goes off. It still records. It's just I like seeing everything.
Nah, but it's been pretty good. I mean, a little more fast paced if this is the end. I mean, we still, if Saturn is full fighting and we get like a year more of chapter like Wano, then I won't keep this take, but it's pretty fast paced for what
they said chapter 1090 is when it's gonna Elbaf starts.
Yeah, but if Versailles Law is going there, then they can start with them. And
yeah.
Still, I mean, it looks like the Straw Hats have to leave that island soon, so.
Dude, they said a world-changing event happens, and I was seeing this theory from what's his name again? 3 Evil, and they think it's Dragon coming and killing Saint Saturn. Cause like you know Kuma's there. We're learning about Kuma, Ivankov.
Well, Kuma's in Mary Joas.
Well, Kuma's. I think he's pulling up there.
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell where his mind is. Like,
I mean, he went through Mary Joa.
Yeah, but they were saying it was almost like programmed, not so much him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird to see.
Where is he going?
Yeah, or why he's even doing it. Like, is he understanding what he's doing? Was he programmed? Like, I don't.
Oh no, they've been saying he lost his mind. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. So why would he pull up on Egghead even if he knows his daughter's there, but he's not?
I don't think it's because he knows his daughter's there. I think where all the experiments happen to him is on Egghead. So, you know, like, return to where you're programmed.
Well, why go to Mary Joas first? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's something in there that we're missing for him to go straight there.
Alright, so I made my own note there. I think Vegapunk was able to activate that, that big robot that we was able to
Mm-hmm.
see, like the earlier on the chapters. You know how that robot was made to target Mary Joa? I think he put the same type of programming into Kuma
Hmm. I
because
can
they are
see that.
paralleling each other a lot. It's just I feel bad for Kuma to kind of
But
like
then
learn about his backstory.
would that mean that Kuma then becomes the robot?
Technically is.
But the robot turned on, so I'm assuming there's probably some connection or something. But,
Yeah.
oh, that's interesting.
And Luffy's heartbeat powered up the robot.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, maybe that's what Kuma was running towards. Because when he turned to Gear 5th is when we started seeing Kuma run towards there.
Yeah, but Luffy's not at Mary Joa's.
Yeah, but he can probably hear it from across the world. Like the drums of liberation.
I mean, it's definitely possible. There's nothing outside of Oda's reach, but I just don't. Unless we get like a geographical of Mary Joa's being in between where he was
Mm-hmm.
and. I mean, his power is broken though. He can go anywhere, so.
Mm-hmm. And like he's traveling over the red lines into the new world. So
And you'd assume if he was gonna go anywhere, maybe God Valley, if that's where everything started, it looks like it's gonna end.
God Valley's missing. So wait, maybe. Because we're now learning about it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think like backstory, what we're being introduced to. Oda always puts those little hints in, so I did just find out that that girl in the Revolution, Koala, was that girl from the Fishman Tiger.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It's like
that
somebody
was
put it together, and I was like, hold up.
That was the whole backstory.
But they didn't. I didn't see her,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
turn
yeah.
into her. So I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, 'cause that's really all her moves are fishman
Yeah,
attacks.
I was like, that's pretty dope.
I hope Sabo wipes that.
He should.
Watch him not. He'd be like Luffy. Adventure time.
I mean, one of them has to have a kid. Pass on the legacy.
Zoro will do it. He'll be like, Zoro, I command you to do this.
He's gonna be in another anime having kids.
Robin's gonna get tight.
I don't know. I'd be trying to think about the ships at the end. I see a lot of people say Frankie Robin, so.
Nah.
'cause
My
they're
boy
both
Frank.
older.
I feel like Frank's gonna turn himself into a robot fully. Or into a battleship.
Probably has cola sperm.
Exactly. Cola powered robot.
Sperm.
Yo, what if Frankie makes a battery that makes him get powered by the drums of liberation, like the robot? So like if Frankie gets dropped, he's like, he's like, I'm right here, Luffy.
I
me
mean,
go get
those,
some cola.
those drums open up a whole new world too. So
Mm-hmm. All right, what's another egghead battle that was dope? Garp versus the Blackbeard Pirates.
that was dope.
That was insane.
I don't like Cody's name for his Justice Punch or whatever.
Thank God, I thought I was the only one.
Whatever. It could have been a little more cool.
Honesty Impact.
Oh yeah, that shit.
I like the power and potency of it
No,
though,
yeah,
but
yeah.
and it's pink. I like it because actually no, Big Mom has pink hockey.
I'm cool with everything but the name. Like, bro, who was you on this with? Like,
You could have named it so many different things.
he could have been like Enforcer or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Like,
But
we
that
go
was
from
cool.
we go from Galaxy Impact to Honesty Impact.
Like, you couldn't say like Universal,
Yeah,
Worldwide,
Cosmic.
yeah, like
Nuclear,
Atomic.
Super Saiyan.
Now that was too tough. Garp is in.
Garp is him. Garp is him.
I didn't get to see much of it. Now I know why, because it would have been too much.
Kobe wasn't such a bitch, bro, and he didn't get stabbed. Imagine what else he would have did.
And that's the thing with me, like, what's the honesty, bro? Like, you got your master killed, bro. Like, honesty punch that bitch. It's like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand Shiryu is strong, and, like, you know, that's supposed to be Zoro's matchup, but, like, come on, Kobe. You should be able to, like... They said that Kobe has extremely strong observation hockey. How didn't he not notice him right there?
His girl was there. The girls always get you messed up, man.
True. That is true. And that's... I want to save everyone's shit first. That's... Like, look at Luffy. He runs past civilians.
For real, like...
him Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, they're like, yo, we're just gonna go pull up. Robin and all the rest of you do a thing.
Food or booze.
The rest of the crew just handle that. Yeah. We just go bang out real quick.
We see who the strongest is. We better go mess them up.
I think the funniest shit is the Blackbeard Pirates. Because, like, I just love that they just pull up on every set. Like, just like how Mark Phillips said in Anime House with the pain shit.
Bro, that series he has going on is dope.
Hisoka. Don't fuck around. You know we pull up on every set. But who's another?
Is he dead?
No. I think Aokiji's still a good guy. He's about to pull a fast one on the Blackbeard Pirates. He said he's on a certain mission, and I don't think he's gonna betray Garp's trust like that. He'd just be going through a more extreme path.
Putting a hole through somebody's pretty,
Bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. Cause, like...
He ain't no doctor. He don't know where the vitals are.
It's Garp. He knows Garp could take it. It wasn't even at the heart.
Somewhere.
Bro, my boy Garp's about to get up. He's like, alright.
The last hole we saw in the body took out Whitebeard, just saying.
I
said the last hole we saw in the body took out Whitebeard, so...
That's from magma.
Okay, and this is ice.
And a bunch gunshots and a bunch of shit from Blackbeard right after.
Where's he at? Blackbeard.
But he didn't get shot up.
Not that we saw, that's what I'm saying. Anything could have happened afterwards.
All we saw... Yeah, true. We don't know what them sick ass niggas gonna do.
That's what I'm saying.
You heard what they said they were gonna do to Boa? Like, what's it? Vasco shot. He was just like, oh yeah. He's like, once you lose her power, let me get at her. I'll just like hold him back, please.
This is another crazy thought. Taking powers, I thought meant the person died, but I'm assuming Boa's still alive.
Actually, let's go back to the Garp thing. You know what I think? I don't think Garp is dead. I think they have Pudding now. And I think what they're going to do is have Pudding extract Garp's memories so they can learn about God Valley and all that. So they can get all that information. That'll be like the quickest way for Blackbeard to learn like everything he needs to know.
That's true. I forgot about Pudding.
Yeah.
Third eye, yes.
I only just remember that because I was reading a chapter last night and then I was like, oh yeah, they took this bitch. I really hate her because, you know, I'm a Sanji fan, so I wish Aokiji killed that bitch. Yeah.
Fuck Sanji.
Pin Zoro.
You got a tough name and you don't even use it.
Pin Zoro. Pin Zoro.
Don't say my name. It hurts my feelings and brings up the past.
At least I won't die a virgin.
Sounds
My
like
boy Sanji. Listen, Bonnie wants to fuck with Sanji.
She left his arms and she was dead. How you leave dead?
Bonnie still wants to fuck with
She was
Sanji.
dead.
He's a good cook.
He said, Sanji will help him.
He's a good kick.
I'm gonna go get
And he's a
myself
good fighter.
killed by Saturn, then be with Sanji.
Bro, if you had somebody that experimented on your father in front of you, and you can just find any way to hit him, you jumping away from anybody. Fuck love.
If it was Zoro, you saw how he was on Wano. She was like, ah.
You can have that. He got thick thigh Bonnie.
That's possibly only 10 years old.
Thick thigh Bonnie.
Curvy.
She's 24. It's literally listed she's 24.
No, it's not.
Yes,
That's
it
what
is.
she wants. Because even Vegapunk is like, she's just a kid.
Alright, so if we're going to point this agenda, Let's point out what Zorlak's doing. You remember the scene with him and Kate when he took off the mask?
Yeah. There's enough monkeys in the world. We don't need your say.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding.
This is a black household.
Where? I'm still looking for the black guy.
Well,
It's the whitest mofo I ever know right here.
my brother's black.
And he left y'all ass too.
But what was that? Yeah, I think that's probably what's gonna happen to Garp because it's showing that God Valley is actually really important.
I hope the next chapter continues what's going on.
I don't think it is. I think it's gonna do Kuma.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be more Kuma fucking lore. It's just like, how do you give us Roger pulling up, the Zebek Pirates pulling up, and then you have Garp pulling up? And then, actually, I love what Whitebeard said about Zebek. He was like, hold on, don't leave us in the dust, like, because Zebek just starts sprinting. It's really just like Luffy. It's like Luffy and Zoro, because, those two just get off and just, yeah.
Now that was interesting, seeing all those pirates before. And it makes you wonder how they even got along together even to that point. That's probably where it ended, but
They said it was one big score. So, like, you can kind of tolerate people if you know all of you are strong. You really don't have to watch each other's back. And
no, I get
gonna,
that, but leading up to that,
yeah, true.
like they didn't even want to listen to Whitebeard. They were like, bro, who put you in charge?
I'm saying, Whitebeard, bro. Mr. Family. What's his name? Don from the Fast and Furious?
Toretto?
Yeah.
Nah, shit.
They didn't even listen to him, bro. And no one listened to Big Mom either.
But she got that fruit, though. For,
True.
What's his name? That makes me wonder what their relationship is. Like, this must be way closer than
Big Mama Kaido.
Mm-hmm.
I think she, like, kind of saw a son in him. Because, remember, Kaido and Katakuri are around the same age.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, El Perisparrow, I mean. Because, remember, Perisparrow's 56. And Kaido, I think, was 58, 59.
And
So
she been pumping babies out.
For 40 years straight. That's some talent.
Sheesh.
No wonder her hockey's so powerful.
Pushing with these motherfuckers. No wonder she got fat. She gotta eat for all the motherfuckers.
I'm saying, bro. All that, like, everything just coming out you all the time for all those years.
I'll be angry, hungry too.
I'll kill my kids, too, at that point. And they made out of food and food powers?
Now,
Hey,
that's
okay.
interesting to see her grab that for them.
I feel bad for Ivankov. But at least her fruit was there, too.
Well, she didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't eat it. Kuma ate it. So we don't know if she even got that,
Oh, yeah.
got that until after or not.
You know what I actually want to know? How did Ginny know about Kaido's fruit and Puma's fruit?
That's what I was just about to say. I was like, who the hell is Genie? Is that Bonnie's mom? Is that...
Everyone's thinking that might be Luffy's mom, but I'm like, she's already smarter than Luffy.
Well, I mean... Luffy's just battles.
Dragon smart.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we don't know anything about either of them, so...
watch Dragon actually be really stupid but lucky.
I was gonna say, I think he's just the face of it, because it says... Well, not it says, but it looks like Kuma kind of started the revolutionary stuff, so...
Oh, you didn't see spoilers for chapter 1097?
No.
You want to read them?
No. No spoilers till they come out, bro.
Alright. I make spoiler videos, so don't watch anything. I'm joking.
Nah,
I
it was
haven't
crazy.
posted
Last week, people were like, that read the spoiler, the leaks, they're like, nah, just read a chapter. Like, that's how good it was. I was like, damn, that's crazy. That's never happened before.
And you see a certain face.
Sounds like Greymoor wants to get punched in the face.
I'm joking. It's only summaries. You don't see any pictures.
Are they usually pretty accurate though, right?
You get the accurate ones like literally the day, like literally 2 or 3 hours before. They're not really that accurate throughout the week.
Because I always hear even the translations change up
A lot,
all the
dude.
way to Sunday.
You know what I just don't get? All the top like One Piece read on people are like Korean. I'm like, how can't you just be Japanese and be the ones that can translate it?
Makes me wonder how they get it so fast.
It has to be some like writers or somebody that works there. How do they get it so often?
I mean, it works.
It do. I'm happy it works.
Yeah, I don't care about spoilers. Just give me the chapter. If you got pictures, I don't want to read it.
Alright. Oh, this is the big topic that me and Ryan was arguing about. Kizaru versus Luffy. Kizaru landed more hits on Luffy.
But that's Luffy style. Always get beat up until
The last second.
yeah.
But my opinion, they're still even for now for me. But I think I still have Luffy as like a lower level Yonko. Like I still don't have him as strong as Kaido. To be real,
No, yeah. I mean, Kaido got jumped the whole time, so
I feel bad for him to be real. I like looked
he
at this.
liked it.
I know, but like, did you see the schedule? My boy was drunk as hell, having a good time at like what, like 11 at night, 12 at night, moonlight. My boy got drunk as hell. Then 9 niggas come in to stab him, and then he gets jumped by 5 other
He
niggas.
kept drinking, so obviously it didn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. He drunk all the way to the end.
He got that little flirty drunk. I was like,
Nah, that shit twisted that. Did you read it in the manga? And
Yeah.
then, yeah. I'm happy how the anime did it. They
Yeah.
changed it up.
no, that was funny though.
He's like, ooh, Luffy. I was like, alright, bro. Like, we're good.
That Rock Lee drunken mode.
Oh, God. I actually loved his drunken rage mode.
No, yeah, that was pretty dope.
He looked like that. Because, like, you know how Luffy's, like, kind of a Looney Tune character now?
Yeah.
Like, that form was, like, the perfect, like, Looney Tune bad guy. It was so ill.
I don't know if Kaido or Big Mom's dead either.
I don't think either one of them's dead. Luffy doesn't kill. He doesn't.
There's debates on that.
Luffy doesn't kill, so I think Kaido
For this
would be
guy
a
makes
lot.
his fist the size of houses and punching regular Marine. You would think no mofos is dying.
Not that we seen on camera.
I said, you try to get hit by a house.
I could take a punch from my house.
No, the whole house, not a punch. The
Yes,
house
a punch
itself.
from a whole house.
Nah.
Yeah, I know. Nah, I would be dead. Yeah, he killed them dudes. Same thing with Zoro.
Yeah, I mean, he's using swords, bro. Like, ain't no way. Even if you cut them shallow, like,
Frankie.
sometimes you're just.
Frankie.
Oh yeah, he definitely don't care. He's
Radical B.
He's shooting bullets. The only person that's probably not is freaking Usopp. He uses plant-based attacks.
Nah, where they swallow Marines. Where do you think they go?
Oh yeah, just into fertilizer.
So all of them niggas kill. No, Chopper doesn't kill. He just punch. Actually, no, that's a strong ass punch.
I think the plants eventually dissolve and then they just get dropped. They don't got teeth or nothing, so.
Remember, a lot of plants are acidic on the inside.
I mean, true, but if you can't get out of that, that's your fault.
You better get some strong hockey, brother.
Not even. You should have a sword if you're a Marine. Cut that shit open.
Robin definitely kills.
Oh yeah, she be cracking motherfuckers. She should be a chiropractor.
No. No. She doesn't know when to stop. You see, this it's like a carrot.
Yeah, she's doing that on purpose. Let you talk about Chopper. She won't.
And then Nami, hit niggas. Yeah, she kills.
She
Yeah.
definitely doesn't know. She's just like,
Yeah, that's what I think. I think she thinks it's alright And
she
like
don't
they
care.
could drop that
She
true.
just don't care.
That's shit like the Blackbeard Pirates. They're like, yeah, we don't give a shit.
If Nami was on a different crew, it'd probably be the Blackbeards.
I can see it. I can see it.
Because they don't care about nothing, but they strong.
Nah, she would get raped on the Blackbeard personnel. Vasco Shot would do some wild shit.
Maybe, but I would assume.
And then remember Katharina Devon likes killing beautiful women, so Nami would probably die.
Then they gotta answer the Blackbeard, so.
Oh yeah, true. Blackbeard's like, this is my
Yeah.
is my piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Actually, no, none of them listen to each other. Remember, he even said,
I'm
"But
saying he could take their powers away again, so. Would you really want to risk that?
I think Vasco Shot definitely will." Look at that face, bro. He definitely will. He will definitely risk it all.
He got penis for her nose.
You see what I'm saying? The tongue's already out and ready.
Even the horse.
Look how many chins, bro.
All for nothing to sit on. But she's smart though, so she would get out of it.
True. What's another egghead fight?
Hey, we didn't finish Kizaru.
The Kizaru Luffy one. That one's like, I'm just calling it a draw. Because Luffy really didn't hit him. He kind of just like kept trying to throw him away.
Yeah. Well,
And Kizaru kept hitting him.
Gear 5 kind of went out fast. I mean, granted, he did fight again before, but.
He used it on Lucci, so I give it a pass.
I don't know, it's interesting.
And he just got the power, so like, you still gotta.
You think Saturn kills Kizaru? I heard that was a theory, since he didn't do what he had to do.
Yeah.
But then they blame it on the Straw Hats, because then everybody in the Marines is gonna.
I could see that. That would be like world shattering.
The Admiral.
An admiral dying, and then blaming on the Straw Hats. Because remember, Kizaru's just laying there.
That's what I'm saying. He already said I'm sorry, so. I don't think the Celestial Dragon, Gorosei care about that shit. Fuck you, sorry. Get the job done.
I think if that just listen, I think if that happens, it's gonna provoke Akainu to go after the Celestial Dragons.
Well, I mean, it's true. Akainu could probably know the real story, but it's not like the Gorosei have to answer to him. So if Saturn decides that's the story, I don't think it goes further down than that.
I think Akainu knows Luffy enough that he wouldn't kill anybody. Cause he's been.
I think it's a pirate. From what they say, Akainu's backstory is from pirates, so it doesn't matter what the fuck he thinks is on.
True. Yeah, it'll probably provoke him more. Then he'll probably just start going and attacking pirate. Yeah, he'll probably start the war for the Marines.
But again, you have to listen to the Gorosei, so.
I think he'll probably ignore it at that point because Kizaru's like his closest friend.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where that put Kizaru, because Kizaru didn't do much. So it's not like you could say he was tired like Kaido. Or he had a big fight.
Wait, actually, I think it won't happen because I just remember in the chapter, Saint Saturn straight up said, it's understandable why you lost considering the power that you went against. Because remember, he knows Nika. He's fought against Nika most well, if we think, but he fought against Nika, so he's probably like, oh yeah, I know that power, so he'll probably forgive him for that because he really didn't fail. He was getting chased by the sun god, somebody that beat the hell out of him.
Gorosei.
I know, but still, he'll probably forgive him because Kizaru's always done this thing for them. This is like the one only failed mission we've ever seen.
But we're talking about rationality. Gorosei are not rational.
They are not.
Why the hell did mofo show up on the island anyways? Like, you know what I mean?
That's true. Well,
and honestly, I really don't know. You can say it was for Luffy, but I think it's just for Vegapunk. So it's not even they care about the Nika fruit.
Actually, I think that's gonna be the big story in World Changing. They're just gonna kill Vegapunk there. That's literally what it should be in BDEs. I don't think Kizaru should die, but Vegapunk kind of needs to die.
I mean, from what we've seen though, Vegapunk's not really known, except from the Marines, so it wouldn't be world shattering.
It would because pretty much all the resources of the world would be
But they
gone.
don't know that they can finesse it for a while.
That's true. They could.
I think the only people that know of Vegapunk were like, at Punk Hazard, like other Marines or pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much the general public.
Kill off all the vice admirals wouldn't matter either. That would not matter at all.
Mm.
Egghead blowing up wouldn't matter.
I think they matter more than Vegapunk. Just again for nostalgic or whatever.
Yeah, because if we're thinking about it.
Plus now the Marines have bounties, so.
Or what if he kills Rob Luke? Oh no, CP9's not worried about us either.
Yeah, they're secret, so.
So yeah, I think just pretty much killing Kizaru is the only way.
Unless again Kuma comes, the robot, whatever. Or we find something else out.
And the Gorosei isn't really even known like that either. So like all of them dying wouldn't even be world shattering.
Well, I think Gorosei will.
No, they're not known by the public. Just the Pirate Marines.
I mean, I could see that based on the same logic I use, but I feel like that would make news just from Marines talking and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, there's somebody above the
They snitch themselves out.
Celestial dragons.
The whole world does know about Celestials.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So like, if they find out there's somebody above them.
Okay, yeah. So Gorosei dying, that's in there.
But I mean, the world leaders know about the Gorosei. The world leaders, like at the summit, they knew about them.
Just the higher up world leaders. They're not known to like.
Saying, I feel like there's some
So,
knowledge of them.
It'll probably disturb like the higher up world, like the Celestials, the higher or like nobles, kings, queens around the whole world, which would be kind of worse than the general public knowing, because.
I mean, yeah, because
there's a hole in the government, and everyone's gonna want it now.
I don't think you're really gonna feel that, but because they don't really have a say.
Garland.
Yeah.
Garland's the only one I can think of.
But if he doesn't have a devil fruit, I mean, he could take that devil fruit. I don't know.
True, I think devil fruit might be the ultimate power. Actually, let's say Haki is. Kaido said Haki is.
I mean, it would explain why Shanks doesn't have a devil fruit. So it would explain why Shanks doesn't have a devil fruit. So
same with Roger and Rayleigh.
I don't know. A lot of people are saying that maybe Roger did have one after all.
Everyone's thinking that Zebek actually had the Gamu Gamu to me. Or Roger's wife had it. Wouldn't that be crazy if Zebek did have it and unlock that Nika form there?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. I don't even like to think about it anymore because it's like I'd rather be surprised and.
I stay up at night, just right there looking at the ceiling, just.
This could happen. I'm never gonna get anywhere close to what Oda has pictured. So.
I'm saying, bro, it's just gonna be hard. Then fucking, what else? Egghead just gave us so much amount of information. It's insane.
Yeah, I think the information aspect was definitely more than the fighting. The fighting was kind of not bad, but like it wasn't worth much.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and I think actually, Wano I think that was just kind of just a build up for Joy Boy. I don't really think it was supposed to be anything. I think it was supposed to be just something for Luffy's Gear 5th. I don't think Wano. Yeah, they didn't really give us too much really. Like we got Nika. It kind of compared to what he was because they were talking about him freeing slaves and all that. Then Kaido was the tyrant. That's probably just what Wano was.
Neptune. Was it Neptune or Poseidon? One of the world weapons. Those world weapons that's underwater.
Oh,
I think it's Neptune.
No. I know what you're talking about. Shit, I forgot the names of them.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that. But we didn't get to see it, so it doesn't.
Yeah. It's Pluton.
Pluton.
Yeah, it's the Pluton. There's Poseidon, then there's your Uranus. But I just forgot the name for all what they called them. Ancient weapons. There we go. The 3 ancient weapons.
We did get that, so.
Hmm?
So we got a little peek of that, so. Wanos gave us a little information.
And the original one was underwater.
Wano. Which is interesting.
It's kind of funny though, cause during that time they said that Jack from the Beast Pirates was the one that found it, but then now he has a devil fruit, so he can't even get back down there.
Facts.
That was the stupidest thing ever.
I mean, he probably didn't realize what it was.
Yeah,
Was
he
just
probably
like,
just,
oh, another
he-
island.
yeah, he probably just told Kaido. Kaido's like, oh, just get me a rubbing of it. Got the rubbing, and then just left everything down there. Kaido probably doesn't even know Pluton's on there.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
At least he thought he didn't need it.
Shh, he's his own ancient weapon.
Yeah, he just want the One Piece.
E-
Which
even-
is crazy because all these pirates, the big ones like Yonkos, they spend all this time laying down the roots where it's like, bro, just go get what you want, bro. Like, you're doing all this
Nah.
extra stuff. Where,
Nah, bro. Kaido was the funniest villain because he was just like, no, I'm gonna get what I want, but I gotta hold the rest of the world while I'm doing it. He's like, I'm about to chemically poison everybody. I'm about to start a grand war.
like, I get it. You're trying to make more devil fruits and stuff, but it was like,
Why?
imagine if you just got the One Piece. If
Exactly.
it was what it said it was, I don't think there was anybody that was gonna stop you, bro. Like,
Listen,
who's gonna tell you no for a poneglyph?
Big Mom.
I mean, the only thing was that you probably couldn't translate it. But then, why not look for somebody? Like, y'all just was really chilling there for 20 years.
That ass. If I was Kaido, I'd be like, yo, wait, Luffy has Robin who could let me go find that nigga real
For
quick.
real.
Like, while he's in the, like, wait, what was it called? Because we're in the new world. Old world, I guess I call it. Old world. Yeah, if I was Kaido, I'll
Not
just,
the
like,
Grand Line.
yeah, the Grand Line. Just go and meet Luffy there and be like, she knows how to read poneglyphs? Yeah.
I don't know where you stopped at him at that point.
I'm saying. And if Shanks wanted the One Piece, considering how strong everyone thinks he is, he could do the same thing.
Makes you wonder if, because he didn't go to see it the first time, how he could read the poneglyphs.
I think it's like, you know how we think he's figuring Garland's son. I feel like he feels obligated not to know the One Piece.
But I'm saying you have to read the poneglyphs to get there.
Yeah.
So who on his crew can read the poneglyphs?
Oh, I think just because he saw Roger go there, I feel like he just knows how to get there.
But they didn't go to the final destination.
What if he told him? Because remember they saw him when he came back.
But they told him to figure it out themselves.
Well, Shanks said he wanted to himself. So I don't know. He might have somebody that can read maybe Lucky Roo might be a third eye member because we still have not seen one of those, like a fully awakened one.
That's true.
But I kept thinking they kept saying Killer might have been one. I actually would have loved if it was Killer, but then I said no because I'm like, nah, that means Killer has some value. Fuck that. Yo, wait. What do you think his bounty is? Because they didn't show it. They just showed Kid and Lost. Because we at least know Zoro. She's at 1 billion. Yeah.
I mean, they didn't take down anybody really, so I think
Killer took down Hawkins.
I don't think they're gonna. I mean, they'd be finding out information like crazy, so
Yeah.
I'll say like around 700.
A little bit over Usopp.
I didn't really be paying attention to him, but yeah.
Yeah. And then Beppo. I'm saying Beppo is definitely under Nami.
Yeah.
Because they're not even known as a violent crew. They're known as doctors.
Well, finding out they were fishermen was crazy. Most of them.
I did not know that. That was wild. It was like, we fight better in the water. I was like, that's fire. Now, I'm like, why haven't you been fighting people in the water this whole time?
Well,
Yeah.
they're always in the submarine, so nobody really fucking with them.
That's
Which
true.
was a genius idea for his ship.
Bro, Deadass, our captain is the only one with the devil fruit power, where he could just kind of teleport the submarine wherever. So the rest of us can just swim and just jump anybody.
For real.
Yeah, if I was Slaw, go recruit Jack.
I I mean, Jack don't really like to listen to nobody. I don't think he would even listen to Kaido unless
He
he
did
whooped
not
his
listen to
ass.
Kaido.
So, and I don't even think he fits on the submarine. He'll take it a bigger submarine.
True. Kaido told that dude not to fuck with the minks, and look what happened to him.
I'm surprised Kaido didn't have One Piece him when he came back.
Hmm?
So I'm surprised Kaido didn't have One Piece him when he came back. Didn't
I
I tell you?
I don't know. He looks like Kaido, so I feel like he thinks of him as a son. He's like, you're what Yamato is supposed to be.
Well, I thought it was his son at first before.
I
got
did
the
too.
Yamato. But then he got beat by
Everything. Everything.
motherfucker was drowning.
My boy had a one-on-one to prove that he could beat up a dog and lost to a dog.
I mean, technically didn't lose. He just got tired of waiting.
My boy stabbed him in the stomach and dropped him.
Well, at the Wano.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about
That-
like when he went to
Oh no, he kept getting jumped by both of them. He's like, you thought you were done?
nighttime.
Thought you was finished?
That was crazy.
That was hilarious. Yo, I love Nekomamushi's entrance. Just a nice shoulder throw into the floor. Yo. Fuck, we were still talking about Egghead. Oh, what you think of the outcome of Zoro and Lucci? Who do you think is going to win?
Oh, so no doubt. But I think it's gonna come at a cost of them having to run away. I don't know what that's gonna be, if Luffy gets hurt or...
Luffy, we at least know surrounded by people. He's good. Zoro's by himself.
Yeah, but then we saw Sanji just fucking face plant from, we're assuming, hockey.
Now he got back up, though.
No, but I'm saying, like, he couldn't move past that, so... If Saturn is really full out, then...
Honestly,
I
though,
think-
to be able to knock
I think,
down
like,
Sanji is strong.
That's what I'm saying, so... Either Vegapunk gets killed, and then they decide to leave him, and go get everybody in dip, and then that's when Zoro one-shots Lucci to get away, or... Something else has to happen.
Yeah, I think he's going to do one King of Hell move and just drop Lucci and then
don't
just
get why he
dip.
hasn't done it yet.
Uh,
Like, granted, it's only been, what, like, 10 minutes into the fight, but as soon as Saturn showed up, I would know, nope.
He doesn't even have Haki on the sword because the Hakis aren't even black. And
That's
then
what I'm
Luffy,
saying, yeah.
Luffy did the same shit with Kizaru. Well, a couple of hits he hit him with Haki, but that was only just to knock him out.
I don't know, it's interesting. That's a lot of people's complaints. They're like, why are we even entertaining Rob Lucci and
Well,
the other guy right now?
I like it just so we power up Zoro more for, like, you know, the end of the war week.
No, I agree, but
We need Zoro to catch up. So
Well,
at
he
least,
should've
like, showing him
one-shotted
be...
Lucci at this point already.
I don't think he can one-shot Lucci.
He should if Luffy did it.
They're not the same.
He's right there. He's supposed to be right there.
Yeah, but he's not using Ashura. He doesn't have his headband
But
on.
that's what I'm saying. He's taking it too lightly for something that.
Yeah, but it's different. Luffy went straight to Gear 5th. Zoro likes to play with his food.
I mean, Luffy did too, but I'm saying, like, at this point, he sabotaged you again,
Mhm.
and you playing with him?
Mhm. I think he's just playing with him because I think when...
He's not taking it seriously for sure, but
Yeah.
I'm saying why. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, shit's happening, bro. Like,
Mhm.
y'all need to get out of here.
Sure, and he did Saint Saturn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think... I don't know. Maybe he's about to do it in a minute and then just go over to Saturn because he'll be like, oh, Luffy's down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, once Luffy was fighting this dude, you should have been like, alright, bet. Taking him out, and I'm going to go help him if he needs it. Granted, I know he don't want it, but...
Yeah, but you know, they're the only two stubborn ones that like they one-on-ones. And Jinbei. Jinbei like his one-on-ones.
I don't know. I know that's just going to get a lot of people saying, oh, well, he should have one-shotted him, blah, 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 blah.
I think it's fine just to give Zoro something. Because I would actually like Lucci going into his full awakening. Well, actually, isn't he in his
Yeah,
awakening?
that's what I'm saying, so...
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd like to see Zoro just put on his bandanas. Be like, okay, now I actually take you as a threat. Because, like, Zoro without his bandanas, like, kind of making him look like anything. So, that would be better if Zoro's like, oh, I actually, like, sense something. He puts on his bandana and just, you know, takes out Lucci.
No, yeah.
And then just dips
I'm
over,
just
like...
hoping there is a one attack hit and not a whole drawn out fight.
I think it's going to be a
If
combo.
that's how we're powering up or just showing the power up from Wano?
I think it's gonna be a combo, cause he already one shotted Kaku. So like at least to like give Lucci the benefit of a doubt, at least give him 2 cuts.
After that,
At least give him 2 cuts. Bro, like just a nice and yeah.
again, but that's one hit to me, like one attack. Not attack him once and then go again and then one more time.
Yeah, like not 2 named attacks.
Yeah. It could be a combo. It could be all 3 songs. I don't care about that. I'm just saying it can't be a hit. And then, I almost got him. Hit again. Then I'll be like, alright, come on.
True. Oh man, Lucci. I still think Lucci's a good fight for Zoro. Just cause like I would actually like to see Zoro go on like a nice spree of beating all of the guys that Luffy beat, like beating Lucci. You see him against Crocodile. Then we like see him just build up, and then like that'll actually say like, oh yeah, Zoro's literally right next to Luffy. That'd be kind of a nice build up for him.
I just feel like, no offense to Sanji, even though I don't fuck with him, I feel like that should be a Sanji thing, because he hasn't got a lot of play.
Sanji's not a fighter.
Yeah, but if you're gonna be the wings of the captain, then
they gave Sanji his power, bro. He's gifted everything. He doesn't need to work hard like them 2 niggas.
No, I understand that, but at that point, he should be the one taking care of Luffy's old, and Zoro should just be chilling with the new people.
Listen. This is why they're separated. Luffy went straight to just fighting Kizaru, kicked the fuck out of him. Zoro went straight to just cutting at Lucci and breaking up the wall. Sanji was like, I'm not fighting. Let me put him in a bubble. When in reality, if Sanji was thinking quicker, throw it right on him and Lucci. But no, Zoro's just like...
No, I agree, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they're so pre-game of the new power-ups that it should be Sanji. That's my point. Like, I'm putting Sanji lower, but he should still be the one defeating those people.
I think that should be
like, if
Jinbei's
somebody
issue.
should beat Kaido, it should be Zoro. Like, if we're going like in a couple, like another time skip, then he can do it. But
I think that should be Jinbei's problem because Sanji's too busy taking care of the ladies.
true, anybody. That's what I'm saying. It should just be under Zoro. Super.
But yeah, true. Cause during the movie, Sanji bodied Crocodile pretty easy, and he bodied Lucci pretty easy.
That's my only point.
Yeah, no, I don't think Sanji really cares about fighting. Like I said, he did what he did quick. But I'm just saying he still should have bubbled Lucci too, because I think he could have still caught him before Zoro blitzed him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like one thing we can't admit, Sanji's faster than Zoro. Blitz speed, he's Zoro's faster, but I'm talking about in relative actual speed, Sanji's faster than him because Sanji can move to the point where he's invisible. And he doesn't need the raid suit anymore.
I ain't giving him no feats until it's shown.
It's been
Because if that was the
shown.
case, he wouldn't be able to fight him. Zoro. Zoro wouldn't be able to fight Sanji if that was the case.
Yeah, he can. Observation hockey. It helped with
He would still
Kizaru.
have to be quicker than.
Well,
He would still have to be quicker than.
yeah, but he has observation hockey. Most likely Zoro has future sight. So he'll probably see where Sanji can come from. I mean,
I'm
Luffy's
not
slow.
giving him the feat yet.
Luffy's slower than Kizaru, and he still did his thing against him.
Well, this is Devil Fruit. I think all of them are, but you're just giving Sanji speed of lightning. Devil Fruit is crazy. So just giving Sanji the speed of lightning Devil Fruit is crazy.
Give him the speed of lightning, devil fruit. Oh, if they gave him that?
No, I'm just saying in general. I feel like that would be the best comparison in your example of it.
Of him turning invisible because of his speed? That was well shown in anime.
No, I understand that, but that's because he's non-stop moving and he was invisible. I feel like Zoro could do the same thing if he decided, but you don't need to. You want to fight. He's not trying to hide from his niggas that he's fighting.
Nah, that's Sanji's blitz speed. Because remember, Queen couldn't see him from it. He just kicked the fuck out of
Look how
Queen.
big Queen was. She couldn't see her own dick.
Yeah, he'll do it to him, boy, Zoro. Right in the chest. And then Remember, Sanji is white and blonde. Zoro won't go full strength.
That's my point. I think Zoro's still there speed wise.
Nope. Sanji will beat him up just because of his skin complexion. But then once you get that nice spray paint on Sanji,
Where's the black suit?
never mind, you got him right there. Yeah. There we go. Wait, they call you Blacklight Sanji? Like the white beard thing. King of Hell.
One more topic before we wrap up.
Alright, you think of the topic. Alright, actually, I got one. What did you... Actually, it's not a topic. It's just... What did you think of Shanks' Conqueror's attack on... Greenbow, yes. Call him Greenbow.
That's crazy. Ever since that, I feel like we just been getting feats that we would have never even thought about.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why I don't think these dudes should be playing around when they're fighting.
You seen how far Shanks was?
He was on the lower level of the whole island. What was it, like 20 miles they said or something? Crazy.
And then, my boy just walks back. All right, Ben.
One Piece.
Let's go get the One Piece, bro. And then
That's just disrespectful too.
And Marco just pulls up like, "Oh yeah, guys, thanks for the ride." Yo, I'm just mad, bro. I really want Marco to join Shanks' crew, but he's too loyal to Whitebeard, so I understand.
I mean, do they have a doctor?
Huh?
They never showed Shanks' doctor. Huh?
I think they have to since Luffy's crew mirrors his crew, so they definitely have to have a doctor.
I'm just saying we never seen it, so maybe it leaves that possibility.
Yeah, that's true. That leaves an open window.
Yeah. I'm sure they have like amateur ones, but to have
somebody that at least gets the job done.
Like quicker.
Yeah. Oh shoot, does the Shanks crew? Because they gave us an SBS of his crew rundown. I'll probably relook at it.
Yeah, I probably look at it too.
Yeah.
Because I just thought about that and I'm like,
Because I know they said Kaido's crew's doctor is Queen. And I'm like, why would anybody on the crew trust? You see, that's the reason I think all of them were unscarred. Because they know if they get hurt, they have to go to him.
Just kill me. You're gonna hurt me, just kill me.
I'm like, yo, bro, I'm good. He's like, it's okay, man. Your arm is chopped off. Yo,
let it. Cyborg one.
All right, just give me that tunic over there real quick. Anybody got some salt?
Whiskey.
Just pass me some whiskey and get me that shirt to bite on.
Oh, that's funny.
And then the Blackbeard pirates have to deal with Doc Q. Hell nah. I only trust Chopper and Marco.
Or, I mean, the one that was hiding in Abu's, the whale's stomach.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Crocus.
Crocus,
Crocus, yeah. Yeah, he was Roger's doctor. Kept that nigga alive for a minute. But bro, I don't... Oh, man. What other... It's just... That Shanks situation, man, because we finally got the Conqueror's clash. I mean, the Conqueror's, like... What would you even call that? Like a stunning Conqueror's attack?
Yeah, you call that Conqueror's telephone. That nigga said, hello?
Boop. Ring, ring.
There goes my power.
Yeah, alright, man. You know what? Just go do you, Shanks. I'm gonna leave these dudes alone. And then you saw Yamato with that Conqueror's hit on his head. Like, he was bleeding. He was like, alright, bro. Like,
so you actually
I think once you got to Conqueror's coding, Logia Admirals are kind of just nothing. Besides Akai and Inu. Because I think Akai and Inu is about to be stronger than Kaido. I had him gonna be stronger than Kaido just because of the power of magma.
Well, if he's still alive from him falling to volcano,
then I'll take it back. Yeah. And I also think Akai and Inu has Conqueror's Haki just because every fleet admiral we had has Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah, I would assume you have to have some type of hockey.
Yeah, I think it's him and Aokiji, because Aokiji's Garp's student, and remember Garp's like a rebel. So
That training arc he had while punching ships to
I'm
get
about to
his
do that.
hockey. That was
I'm about to do
crazy.
that from my house.
Just he said, "Don't feel nothing."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "What? This shit hurt."
I'm like, my hand's bleeding from reading this shit. I got splinters right now. And then Kobe did it too. I was actually happy that was that type of Kobe trained with, but it's just honesty impact, not fire at all. No. Yeah, you know what I'm hoping. You remember Garp's clash like on Hashinoshu where he like punches into the big skeleton. I hope they make that into a figure.
That would be cool.
Like imagine it going down and Garp just that would be ill. Or like the one where he's like yeah. And then I think I know why the anime copied that from that chapter. Cause you know how they use it for Garp in the thingy in the manga. They use it for Luffy in the anime.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. But I said my boy Garp did it with just hockey in his legs. Let's do one more topic. What's your opinion on Cross Skill?
I just hope it's not.
Do you think they're gonna recruit more people?
Nah. But I just hope it's not a joke. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's
it's just there for fodder when things pop up.
I don't think they're gonna be fodder. I think they're
Like,
gonna be.
obviously not Mihawk, but the idea of it itself.
No, that's my thing. Is I think they're gonna be. You know how the warlords are pirates? They're gonna put them all on that crew. With Buggy as the leader. Like I think they'll get Dofi, Moria, not Boa obviously. I think that's the only two. Because Law is a warlord, but he's way above Cross Skill. Like he's just nearly his own Yonko. By himself too, which is crazy.
Does Luffy take on Garp right now?
Huh?
Can Luffy take on Garp right now?
No. Garp still knows a thing or two. It's not like Whitebeard who relied on the devil fruit.
He took on a whole
But
island of pirates by himself.
yeah, and remember Whitebeard too to compare because they're both old. He didn't remember they said he only had pretty much like his armament hockey and that was it. Garp still has conquerors, so if he hurt Luffy with no hockey.
Well, you can argue that he was usually.
That's true.
He just didn't know. But
Well, imagine him doing a conqueror's coded punch. I mean, Garp couldn't do it for a long time, so like he'll
I'm
try.
just assuming Luffy's. I'm not gonna say on par with it, maybe, but it's still there.
I don't think so because Luffy just learned it.
But he just went head to head with Kaido.
I still think Kaido was just learning that himself. Honestly,
No.
he's not that big of an expert on hockey, bro.
No, he knew about it. He just didn't use it.
Yeah.
Like he said, "Oh, I got Operation Hockey feature safe," and then he just stopped using it.
Exactly. That's just
I
his
think he just
issue.
didn't want to because it would be too unfair.
I don't think it'd be unfair. He had to use everything
For
to
him,
stop
for
Luffy.
him.
Yeah, true. But like somebody like Garp who solely relies on hockey, unlike Kaido who just has a very strong devil fruit as well that he can rely on. Garp obviously has way stronger hockey. And
I don't know. I don't think it's as far as a lot of people think.
I think it is because Kaido lost to Roger. Roger's basically tied with Garp.
Yeah, but we're talking 30 plus years ago.
Oh, you're talking about old.
No, I'm saying that's plenty of room for Kaido to catch up.
I think Kaido's relied on this devil fruit too much throughout the years.
I mean, he's already durable, so if you're just adding Conqueror's hockey, even the weakest form, I think you have pretty strong hockey.
Mm-hmm. I think Garp right there. I think Garp's a lot stronger with it. I think there's like another level of hockey, like you said with Shanks, and I think Garp is at that level.
I don't know. Garp is too laid back in that sense to, like, I think he just likes his strength. So if Conquerors is that, I think anything that has to do with it, anything like long range, is not gonna bother.
Yeah, probably
Like,
not.
I don't even think he cares about feature sight. I think he's just like,
Garp?
nah, give me these hands.
Garp, yeah,
You
yeah,
can keep all the other stuff.
yeah. I actually think he'll do what Kaido would do.
Yeah.
All right,
Like,
I
he
agree
probably
with that.
knows it, but
Mhm.
he don't care. Like, he just won't throw hands type shit.
Yeah, I feel
Because
that.
again, he would. Well, I guess you can argue he saw it. He used it in when he saved Kobe.
But
he had
technically,
no
he only
chance.
like used it once,
But he used it to save him instead of stopping it, which is weird.
and then he was just kind of only using armament to kind of beat. I think he just wanted to beat up the Blackbeard pirates. To be
Oh
real
no,
with
that's
you.
what I'm saying. I think he just wanted to throw hands.
Yeah,
That's what
like
he does best, and then like, all right.
yeah,
And then when he saw that PG,
Mm.
yeah,
And-
PG, he was like, oh, perfect.
and you gotta remember Garp and Whitebeard were like actually like kind of good friends. Like they respected each other. So like after seeing them do that to his boy, he's just like, I want to disrespect the old generation. All right, young bucks. And yo, he disrespected all of them. Like even Aokiji was like struggling his ass off. He was like blue hole. Boom. He's like, all right, where's the rest of you? Shiryu's like, all right, let me disappear. Oh, he still sees me. I think that's the only time he did use his observation hockey though. It's because he needed it for Shiryu. But you kind of have to. He turns invisible. That's really
Well, that's what I'm
unfair.
saying. But even then, he was just in time to save Kobe, not stop it completely. So
I think he could have, but he kept saying that he's like, I'm not like I used to be.
that's what I'm saying. So
But if Kobe, you know, channel some of that honesty impact everywhere else and be like, oh yeah, Garb, I got your back.
was a little bitch.
And then where's Bogard?
There's a lot of, like I said, there's so many questions. I'm just like,
They really just made. I think they just did that for Garp just to have it shine.
nah, yeah.
Cause that was bullshit, bro.
He do
Like,
his shit is crazy.
what the fuck the hell Meppo even do? He was like, oh, I have to go and help.
I was gonna say he has to have some type of power up. If he doesn't, then he wasted his whole time training.
I think he's gonna be like Bogard and disappear with the chapters.
I mean, ideally you would want him to fight Zoro, I guess. Like in the future, like that's their adversary. But
I think I'm fine with just Kobe being Luffy's rival. I don't really give a fuck about Helmeppo. Like I like Helmeppo because he changed. I like all of that, but like
good character development.
yeah, but just the rest of him just. Oh, one quick more thing. Sorry. Do you think who's gonna make an appearance again?
I was just watching the anime and they showed him younger.
Mhm.
Unless they show him getting executed or something, I don't think so.
That's bugged. But no, it makes sense because that's
twice technically.
yeah with Kaido and the world government now.
And I mean, if he was with Kaido, doesn't that make him a traitor?
Yeah, they murking him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's murked. Love you, dog.
And so he better not be seen again because that's all he has to look forward to.
Like that, it's a wrap for you, big dog. It's a wrap for you, big dog.
GGs.
GG's. Oh, and Nell coming back.
They've been saying it for so long. I don't know where you just bring it at this point. Like with the whole
I can
Lucia disappearing, I could have been like, oh, okay, they have him tied up and that's what they use to power that, but they didn't mention it, so.
I think he's gonna come from the moon to the final war because there's a lot of technology from that time up there, and I think he's gonna bring him down.
But just out of the blue for what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just.
There's not poneglyphs, but there's like scriptures and stuff there, so he probably will learn something and like learn of the final war.
I mean, like I said, I never doubt Oda's writing, so.
Yeah, true.
Well, to me, like, looking at it, I'm like.
I mean, Lucci had. I mean,
There's
you know.
nothing to bring him down. Like, unless you somehow end up there and be like, yo, some shit going on. Well, you just chilling up there.
He's probably gonna be like, yo, I want to be a part of that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, can you see up there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, then you got too many questions. Like, how did you know to come right now. How did you?
Yeah, that's the reason I said it can be explained by being on the moon, because there's writing in scriptures that they was already putting up there, so he can just learn shit from the writing. Maybe those little robots will like show him something, like.
That would explain the Lunarian, Luna,
Mm-hmm.
Moon.
Mm-hmm. All that moon lore.
Unless he was hurt and he's been healing this whole time and retraining or whatever, but
Just
I just don't see him just to come down out of nowhere like that. Even with the poneglyphs, if there
Maybe
are some upstairs,
they
up there.
could connect them to Elbath, because remember they said at the top of the Adam tree is the entrance to Sky Island,
That's
so
true.
they could bring him there with Uruk, because they're both Birkins, and I think Anel's killed his people, so maybe they can connect that. And Uruk is the only supernova we don't have now. We got Bonnie. Well, we're learning about Bonnie.
Yeah,
Got X-Ray. We got all the supernova besides Uruk now.
that's true.
Yeah. Sky Island connection with the Nell, so boom, 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 and we can just learn it from there. Hopefully, just cross your fingers. I want to know to come back.
No, I do too, but like I said, at this point, it's like, alright, now you're just gonna show up. Like,
I mean, they're already bringing back all the old characters, so.
yeah, this was like bad guy number 1.
Mm-hmm. Do you agree that you think Arlong is a slave on Mary Joa? Because he did just disappear, and the Marines took over that land when they left. Because they are bringing back some of the guys from the beginning. Remember Buggy, Crocodile, Buggy.
I think they probably just smirked him.
That's
There's no way he was going down without a fight, and
yeah, and he's a fisherman too.
he could just chop through all the chains. What are you gonna do with that? You know what I mean?
What's a good like shark food dish? That's probably what they did with him.
They ate him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either he ran away or he's dead.
Nah, I think he got turned into food.
And I mean, the only way that would work of him being a slave is Jinbei going back after whatever he does with Luffy.
I mean, that could have been.
freeing all his people again.
Nah, it could probably been what he did, honestly. Because he said I had to go and do something before I come back to
Well, that was
Wano.
to party with his people
True.
or finish up with Big Mom.
Yeah, it's good that bitch left. So they had to deal with Jinbei when Big Mom left. And then they had to deal with the Blackbeard Pirates.
When Big Mom left.
What happened to Katakuri?
He was hurt. Luffy hurt him.
He let Luffy get that one.
At a certain point, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, okay.
I can't even count. They need to have a rematch. If I'm Luffy, I'm getting that one back.
I mean, he don't really care. He'll fight, just to fight. But I don't think he cares about any.
He be like, hey, Caddy, you think you can make a big fist? Actually, you know what the funny thing is? Remember, Katakuri did say, I'm a better version of you. What if he sees that and he's like, alright. He makes just two bigger ones.
That'd be crazy.
Now, Luffy would destroy him, though, because of the Conqueror's coding.
I mean, even Toon Force. All that shit that he throws at him, like Muchi Muchi.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's just going out the door.
Mm-hmm. I believe that was a Logi at first, but I can't believe they changed it to a special Paramecia. That was stupid. I think they just wanted to do it to keep it with Luffy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Because it was first, when it was showed, as a fucking Logia. And then they changed it up.
You live and you learn.
Facts.
On that note, we gonna go F up some Halloween kids trick-or-treating. Be safe out there, but not really.
I'm gonna go rob them kids for their candy.
Facts. I need another cavity.
Hell yeah. I got 2 masks. Alright, be easy, chat.
Deuces.